Hello, welcome. My name is Kup Goodle and I'm here to draw monsties. Yay! 皆さん、Kup Goodle のチャンネルようこそ。今夜はホラーモンスターを描きます。ホラーモンスター、かわいいホラーモンスターを描きます。My style of drawing is pretty cute. Obviously, I drew my model, you know, I drew, like Kup Goodle, and, let's see, is my tablet not working right now? Oh, that's right, it's not even connected in. Let's connect that in. Boink. That should be good now. Doesn't really need. There we go. Wee. So, I drew my model. I draw a lot of stuff for the channel. And my style is pretty cute, but one of the things that I love drawing are monsters. Are like goopy, slimy, eldritch horror monsters with too many teeth and eyes and fangs and tentacles and stuff like that. And that's also why I kind of like this big long noodle arm that I got, because it's kind of it's just weird and goopy. And the shading and lighting on it is fun for me. It's easy. One of the things I like it is you can't really draw it wrong because it's not really supposed to look like anything realistic, so it's fun. And so I'm gonna just improvise some random monsters tonight. Tonight I'm just going to be like seeing what comes to me. You can't really, like, Eldritch monsters don't really need to look like anything. I could literally just draw a lump and like that's an Eldritch monster, which feels very freeing because it means I don't really have to plan for tonight. So, 僕のスタイルは可愛いけど、モンスターイラスト、を知るが好き。をするが好き。Yeah. モンスター、イラストをするが好きです。じゃあ、 今夜はモンスター、random いろいろモンスターを書きます。Let's got this, and we got it with 3840 by 2160, a nice big widescreen. And let's begin. Let's just see where the night takes us. Let's start with just a nice, just dark purple outline color. Perfect. And let's turn off smoothing. We're just going to be doing some random stuff like that. Let's get a little bit more. Let's pick a type of outline that I really like. Maybe a little bit bluer. I want something along these lines. Something that's easy to look at. That's pretty good. Okay, so let's see what we got for now. Let's see what this first one is. I got once again some. Once again, let's get us on some anime music for myself, or just J-rock and anime music stuff like that. There we go. Oh, that's right. There was that song I was listening to earlier. It was making me cry. There are a couple of songs. There are a couple of songs that I can listen to that just always make me cry. Some of them are from like K-On!, where if I hear that last song, Furete ni, what is it? Tenshi ni furete yo. If I hear that one, I usually just immediately start bawling my eyes out because it's so touching to me. And I just remember how much I cried at the end of the second season of K-On!. And so quite often, even like I love the song so much, but I need to skip it. Like when when it comes on, I need to skip it because I just sometimes I can't deal with the emotions. I'm just like, no, I don't feel like crying right now. Actually, I don't feel like like if I'm listening to it in the car while I'm driving, and be like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't be bawling my eyes out while I'm driving. Let me wait until I get back home, and so I'll skip that one. All right, so let's see what kind of monsters and stuff we're gonna get for ourselves today. All right, so woot. Let's just draw a big swoot like that. Let's do kind of a nice big mouth like that. Let's get some big old toes on this thing. The toes would have to be out like this. And maybe, should it end in like some goop piles, or should it end in other like smaller legs? Or maybe it has like a bunch of legs. Like it's a big old frog or something. Can of course have a couple like tentacles and stuff coming out. It's gonna be like this is a very cute monster. Hopefully the goal is that they are a little cute and a little creepy, because I kind of like that. And let's see, this one, what should the back end be? Should it be goop like that, where it's just kind of rising up from a puddle, or should it be sort of a tail like that? Yeah, I think maybe a tail like that, so that's a big thing. And let's have sort of a big hind tail like that, and more toes This one needs to be repositioned. Something around there, maybe? Yeah, I think right there. I can't remember what this reminds me of. It's kind of like the, it's kind of like the same thing from Wind Waker. It wasn't Demise, it was the other thing, the big old thing from Wind Waker. No, I'm sorry, not Wind Waker, Skyward Sword. I always do that. I always say Wind Waker when I mean Skyward Sword. They're very different games. But kind of like that thing, but like almost frog-like. Is that the right angle? I don't think it is. I feel like it needs to be somewhere around here. Maybe it's like that, actually. Maybe it's like super wide stance. Yeah, maybe it's like a super wide stance. In that case, I'm going to redraw it. I don't want to move it over. Well, now I've completely forgotten what the shape was that I had. Sure, something like that, sure. It's gonna have a bunch of splitting off tentacles. Alright, so it has all this stuff coming out of its backside. Now, what else can be weird about it? Let's think of one other thing that's weird about it, like gross or weird. What other gross, weird thing can I say? It could be like drippy. Like it could be drippy. But what else? What else is creepy? It could have like eyes. It could have a lot of eyes. You could have a lot of eyes looking in different directions. Could have all the eyes looking down in the same way. That's kind of scary like that. could have these eyes be mean looking. Nah, kind of like that, but I feel like something else, besides like, you know, maybe drips. Like it had, I want something else weird about it. I want something else. I mean, right now it's an adorable puppy. Right now it's just a cute little puppy. Right now it's just a puppy. I want it to be kind of a fucked up dog. I want it to be kind of like a dog but fucked up. A dog you wouldn't want to pet. So what can I do? What would make it weirder? Oh, well, okay. When in doubt, add hands to things. Hands are creepy and fucked up. I love hands. They're creepy as shit. Do this, we could. Have some hands coming out of it like that. They gotta be like kind of disjointed. That's kind of fucked up. Now, is it better without the eyes? Definitely better without the eyes. I like it without the eyes. Let's make this hand more fucked up. Take a thing and fuck it up. Just take a dog, make it worse. Let's see. Can we do something? I kind of like this broken look here. What can we do? It's not quite a hand if I just squiggle like that. Maybe I draw like 2 thumbs or something. Fingers at odd angles. There we go. This is a good dog. Cool. I like this dog. Let's go to another one. Let's do a few different doodles and things and then see which one we kind of want to sketch out. Let's make this a little bit longer here. Now let's give ourselves more room. Yep. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Next one. Next monster. Let's do... Let's do a slime thing. I do want to do a slime thing. Let's go central, not that bulbous. We'll try to keep that. Oops. There. We could do it like this. Kind of have sort of a little puddle like that. Sort of weird that that it would hang out, though. That's not really how liquid works. Unless we do a it's probably not really gonna work to, like, I would need to show, like, the webbing and stuff, and that's not gonna be very easy. Let's do a different layer. Keep that one in case I want to come back to it, and let's make a different shape. Ooh, oh, that would be interesting. What if we start with something like this, which is sort of an octopus shape? And what if we expand on that? Ooh, make it like just an ooze octopus, an octopooze. That sounds gross. Just that word doesn't sound good to say. An ooztopus or an octopooze. So, how do an octopus look? It looks like it's got like, or like a squid. It's got like, eye like that, and like that. Sort of a body like this, and then normally it has tentacles just all out like that. There was a thing that I wanted to do. I wanted to let's not do the whole one. Let's do just the head. I wanted to have it as if it's like an octopus that's melting into the ground. That is, or melting out of the ground. That's kind of the vibe. Something like this, and oops. Just the head, not the eyes. Something kind of like that. because then I can... do something like that. And have it look like it's coming out of the ground like that, or melting out of the ground. I need to get rid of some of this. That's good. How do we make it? What's the perfect thing? And these tentacles here. And there can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There should be 2 more. That one can show also like some goop hanging down. It could even be a whole long strand. That, and what if there's one just kind of sticking out of this other tentacle too? Where it's kind of split where it's not supposed to be. This. I feel like I want the head to be larger. But I don't think that looks very good. Oh, actually, you know, it doesn't look that bad. This is scarier, though. This is much scarier there. So far, he looks like he wants vanilla pudding. So far, he looks like he is vanilla pudding. So, I was thinking of adding... Also, hi, Sprockets, welcome. If I add enough of these little things here... I wonder if it'll give the illusion of like a skull. There could even be like a mouth in here. This could be an indentation there. That's really weird. I kind of like it. Might want a different shape though. As I mentioned at the start of the stream, it's very fun for me to do these because you cannot be wrong when you're drawing weird monsters, because it's not supposed to look like anything that's like actually exists. So there's nothing, you can't go wrong, because if there's something that looks weird, if you're like, well, yeah, it's all weird. That's fine that way. The elusive Barilla Snakektopus. No, I've never drawn the Barilla Snakektopus. It's too elusive. How could I ever draw it? It was my default, as someone who couldn't do the real animals. Well, that just means you're able to draw 4 animals at once. So in other words, you're way more skilled than most people. Let's have these kind of connected inappropriately. If you're able to draw a Barilla Snakektopus, that just means you're good at drawing 4 different animals. What should be at the end of this tentacle? I can't do another hand. I've done so many hands already. Okay, but that's really fucking scary though. So I'm gonna keep it. Okay, but that's really fucking scary though, so I'm gonna keep it. This guy looked like he would be a bad influence and get Goop anywhere. No, he's fine. He's cool. He's totally good. Yeah, he gets Goop everywhere, but like, you know, most pets are messy, you know? You do it because you love them. You keep the pets because you love them. And this guy, he's just a big, well, horrible monster. But that's why we love him. Let's see, is there anything else that he should have on him? feel like there should be something else like here kind of area, like up on the top of his head kind of area, or something out here. Maybe I can just draw another like thing coming out like that, and it'll feel nice. Where did he get the people style hand? Has it always been there, or did he recently get it? Oh, that's a good question. You know, if we want to, we would have to decide how this thing functions, or what kind of creature is this? Is this an assimilation creature? Has it assimilated, you know, a lot of different creatures into its body, or is it a like copy creature that is like trying to appear as certain things? And therefore, it's like trying to appear like an octopus or trying to appear like a thing. Or is it simply a weird thing that just has body parts already? The hand was an adaptation for cell phone games. There you go. There's a cell phone. He grew it because he saw people playing Candy Crush, and he just had to try it. He just had to see what the big deal was. Got like so many tentacles, he can be so good at playing all the phone games. All right, let's see. This. Boop. We'll keep the cell phone there for now. Sure, why not? So we got that. We got our good puppy dog here. Hands everywhere, broken hands everywhere. We have a different ooze in case I want to do anything with it. This guy's my favorite so far because I love octopuses. Also, did you guys know, like, you might have heard in English that the plural of octopuses is octopi. Nope, that was wrong the entire time. It has never been octopi. It is actually octopuses, and that is a fact, and it confused me and blew my mind as an adult learning that. It's kind of like it doesn't, the word puss for like the octopus is it's a different Latin root than things like cacti that has, like cactus and cacti that take an I form. It's a totally different like word and has a different plural form, and so people just assumed that US went to I because of Latin stuff, but it's like, no, that's not the Latin word that does that. All right, let's think of a different monster. We have our two creatures here, just as little doodles. I just refuse to acknowledge that they are real. Octopuses? Octopuses are great. Octopuses are one of my favorite animals. They basically look like aliens or eldritch monsters, but they're just like a normal thing on Earth. I love that. And look at this good dog. That dog's cute. This dog's not very cute, but also kind of cute. Now, okay, what should we do this time? I kind of want something that can be kind of ooh, what if his hand is backwards? Oh, something that like crawls around on weird legs. I'm gonna fix these two. I don't like the shape of that, but also sometimes this is also one of the good things about drawing weird monsters is if I don't like the shape of something, if I go like, nah, that shape bothers me, that might be good. Like that might be a good thing. I go like, oh, that shape, I don't like it. It doesn't look good. Be like, oh, good. Then it'll make anyone looking at it uncomfortable. And it's almost like, oh, well then it's working. And so I love that as someone who draws, and everyone who draws hates their own art. Like they all look at their own art and they're just like, I see all the mistakes. I don't like it. Like other people say it's good, but like I don't think it's good. And so it's such a, like, I've already had to like kind of train myself just to be like, hey, just accept whatever it looks like. And it doesn't matter if it looks as good as you could picture in your head, just like get it down on paper and just be happy with it. And that's already just like mental training you have to do. But if you draw a weird fucked up thing like this doesn't look right for anything in the world. There's no way you could look at this and be like, yeah, that's an arm there. But if it's a monster, then it's allowed to be wrong. And if it looks really uncomfortable, then like all of the feelings that are normally negative in my heart, it's just like, no, this looks wrong, it looks bad, this looks uncanny. I get to like go, oh, that's a good thing. And it like totally like reprograms bad feelings into good feelings. And that's so satisfying to feel, like to be able to reprogram bad feelings while drawing into good feelings. That's why I like drawing monsters. Monsters don't have to be symmetrical or aesthetically pleasing. Exactly. In fact, if you mess up, if you like make it not aesthetically pleasing, that's almost better. Hold on. I'm gonna draw a weird fucked up face. I should have just. Super scary thing like that. I'm imagining kind of a like, you can see his jaw through this. Looks like he crawled out of a well, probably going to his book club. He looks like a reader. It might be a reader. That might be a little too thick. That might be a little too thick of a strand. That's a bit better. This is not the face I was expecting to draw, but it's the face that came out. Thank you. One thing that I love doing is just strands like that. I love adding just strands of like goop or flesh or stuff like that. It's why the octopus has a bunch of them as well. It's very good for just making things look wrong. Just weird and goopy and creepy and just wrong. Let's go a little bit different on this. I was expecting something different in my head, but this is pretty unique. Oh, that would be bad. Oh, that would be bad if I did that. Let's do it. Let's have this foot, like this leg at this angle. Hold on, how do I do it? You can't really tell. I want the foot, like, him kneeling down like this, but still have his foot flat on the ground, because that's very, you can't do that. But no one knows how to draw feet. Look how giant this big toe is. You can't tell that it's upright. What is it about the toe that gives away that it's like upright? The nails, maybe? The sole. I gotta make it get the whole heel. So you can see the ankle and everything. And then that can look pretty wrong. Yeah, that's definitely a wrong angle. Let's just leave it like this for now. Let's not draw any other limbs. This is probably someone's sleep paralysis demon, so. Alright, we got that boy. We got that boy. We got that boy. That's the cutest boy. Let's draw another cute one. An actual cute one. One that we would want as a pet. Let's see, what would be a cute one? What would be a cute one? Maybe a... if I were to draw a plant, it would end up looking like Audrey 2, which is kind of similar to this one. So I probably wouldn't. I probably won't do a plant right now. I can't really draw birds. Birds are hard. Let me just draw. Snaky thing. Kind of just going through a bunch of my favorite animals. Just fucking them up. It's weird if it's like that. Ooh, we could make it translucent. I kind of like that. Let's make it a weird translucent slime snake. What should its top part be? Should it be a, person? But, better shaped? Or should it be, just some goop? Praying mantis would be pretty cool. You know what? In like middle school, in our like reading class, like our English like reading language class, we read Beowulf. Was one of the books that we read in that class, and they never give a description, as far as I know. I think they like never really give a description of Grendel, I think, or maybe they mention some things just like big claws and stuff like that. And so one of the teacher's assignments was, the teacher asked us all to draw a doodle of what we thought Grendel looked like. And mine was basically what you just described, like a big snake body with like praying mantis style like limbs. And I still remembered that interpretation of Grendel. And so that's kind of funny that you mentioned that. I wonder if I should... that like this. This is also a little bit similar to it kind of looks like what are those other, it's kind of Zerg-like, it's kind of like Sliver-like from Magic the Gathering. There's a lot of creatures that are kind of like snake-bodied with scythe, mantis scythes. Let's do something different. I love that look, but let's do something a little bit weirder or a little bit less common. I think this is going to be sort of translucent colored. I think we're going to be able to see the body, like through the body, you know, so to speak. Centipede legs going down the snake body, and you have top 3 contender for the worst thing ever. I do love that. I have a friend who is absolutely mortified of those, and so I probably won't do that, because if I ever want to show these off, then that would be like a severe anxiety trigger kind of thing. So I'll do stuff that I might be able to show to my friends. I agree though, and I love that look as well. You're giving good examples. There's good examples, and there's good examples that fit exactly like something that like really like, yeah, that's for this image. So far we're getting a lot of good examples or good things, but I was like, no, not for this picture. Let's just try and draw random shapes. Honestly, it's kind of like an alien, like a xenomorph, when it's like this. Ooh, well, there's an idea. What does... I really should be doing this with references for animals if these are based off of animals. I guess no eyes for now. Need something though for them. draw a weird snake thing that has a few too many heads sticking out at odd angles. It just absorbs other things and adds its heads to the mass. Ooh, that's pretty good. Just the heads, that's pretty good. I don't know how to draw very many different styles of heads though. I'm gonna remember that, but I don't know how to draw a lot of different, like, I would want to draw different animal heads recognizable. Alright, I need to think of a way to do the eyes so you can tell. So you can tell, like, which direction all these heads are facing. Yeah, so I'll just have to keep it normal. It needs a beak. A beak. Just a beak randomly, just like sticking out. Caw. Wait, that's the wrong spot to put a beak. Oh, it's okay. He's just very happy to see us. That's really fucking funny. Oh god, that's fucking funny. Oh, well done, Sprockets. Well done. Very well done. Drop more little goofy bits, connected things like that. Definitely looks like they are incorrectly positioned now. Okay, no beaks for this one. Looks like a sentient lump of organ with a snake tail. Oh, cool. Very good then. Let's move this eye slightly out of place. Like that. Or a Futurama alien. You know what? You're not wrong. Because Futurama aliens are often kind of fucked up. Please draw tentacled monster, the spicy Dojinshi one. Honestly, any of these monsters could be like Dojinshi monsters. They wouldn't want to because they're all good boys, but of course, you know, sometimes if people want to have fun, that's perfectly fine. This guy, he probably wouldn't be. That dude, maybe not. That dude, maybe. This dude's fucked up enough. That's what that hand is for. That guy, maybe not. It's kind of a vor monster. Feels like that would be part of like a vor doujinshi. This feels like a good boy monster. Hope you get well soon. All these monsters are good boys. All these monsters are very good boys. Look at this dog. This is just a good pet. This is just a beautiful dog that anyone would want as a pet. This guy, you know, a little messy, but he'll make a fine pet. This guy, you know, keep him on a leash. He can reach the top cabinets and get the stuff off the fridge like a Great Dane, so you gotta make sure that he's, you know, not able to get all the way there. How do we show that this thing is translucent besides just this? We're gonna keep the body that way. And do these little like windows that people always do. Some random bones in there. That's probably be good. Looks like a VTuber guy who hasn't touched some grass for a whole year. This one. This is a VTuber when they finally get to touch some grass. I touch grass. I touch grass. That's really funny. Sprockets, I think you're absolutely right. I think some random bones in here is perfect. Now, where to put them? They're just kind of floating around. Somewhere with a snake, it's so hard to orient like exactly where the bones are, because it's just a thin tube that, like, if I had it this way, it'd be like, is that, what way is that? As I had it this way, it'd be like, what was that? If I have it in here, what kind of bones? You just draw like a classic, like whoop whoop, like a little dog bone like that. It slid through them and they stuck. They aren't his. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like just random bones and stuff. I probably will upload it to Twitter. It'll probably be like spoiler tagged, just because these are fucking. That one is fucking creepy. That one's fucking creepy. So it'll probably be like, you know, spoilered or whatever, but hidden. But yeah, I think I'll upload it to Twitter. I guess we can just do these classic little dog bones. Around the area. Creepy looking book club. Basically a Van Gogh paint. Yeah, it's basically Van Gogh. I mean, Van Gogh's paintings are sometimes kind of creepy. Honestly, creepy is pretty accurate of a word for a lot of this stuff, but what I like is that I think creepy is not a bad thing, or I kind of like things that are a little creepy. No, wait, that's just a dick butt. That is just a dick butt. I was trying to draw a bone, but without the other part, but that's just a dick. He's got dick butt tattoo. It's just have this Eldritch monster, but just dick butt tattoo on the side. He's got all these bones in him and stuff, but he's also just got dick butt just somewhere on there. So how do I think I'll just have to do just the classic dog bone all over the place. I don't think there's an easier way to really denote with just a doodle like this. I don't think there's an easier way to denote that there's bones floating in there without just doing a classic dog bone at various sizes and angles and places. What else can be in there besides bones? Like, what else would indicate that it's kind of slid through things or digested things besides bones? It could be like weapons or clothes. I don't want them to be that too big. I want this maybe to be like a foot tall, or like, you know, a foot or 2 feet tall. Keys. Keys, that's adorable. Oh my god, Keys is so cute. That's not scary at all. That's just super cute. Alright, how do we draw? The bigger we go with the circle, the harder it is to get a perfect circle. We could stabilize it, but that might work. It was going good, but then I dropped it at the end. What kind of other key? What else is on a key ring? A little puffball. Hello, Hello Kitty. A sock. Just a bunch of bones, but also just random stuff that it gets from around the house. This is so funny. This is definitely the cutest of the boys. Let's just not do this one. He's just sliding around collecting everything. I love it. I wasn't really paying attention to that idea at first, but now after the keys and the socks, I fucking love it. He's just a guy who's kind of going through your house, just accidentally picking up everything. I like to imagine he's accidentally picking up everything and not on purpose. Alright, now we can make it a little bit smaller. Honestly, this, most people don't have, like, key rings like this, so I just wanted to draw it that size. I need to make the ring smaller, but the key's kind of the same size. The keys belong to his roommate, a school janitor. Yeah, the only people who still have keys like that. Landlords, maybe. Wait a minute, his roommate, is he paying rent? Is this dude a hardworking rent-paying citizen? There we go. His keychain fell off the table, and old Gil slid over them as he was helping looking for them. They looked for hours, and it was right there. It's like looking for glasses that are still on your head. Oh, Gil. Gil? Kind of like the name Gil. It's pretty good. Let's draw a sock over here. That's fine. Alright, like one or two more items. A comb. No, let's not do a comb. I don't really want to draw a comb. A comb. This right now, we could draw another bone here. We could do at least one more bone. Let's do a bone down here. A little bit more visible bone. Eyeglasses, maybe eyeglasses. Let's see, other household items. Eyeglasses, comb. Or... okay, I kind of want to do... For some reason, I kind of want to do a rolling pin. Just because it kind of looks like a bone, and people are going to think it's a bone at first. And then they're gonna, like, zoom in and be like, wait a second. Almost looks like one of those like meat chunklets that actually, you know what? Because of the last one. It's been lost in there. There we go. Let's put some bubbles in. Bubbles, and that will be it. Let's do the thing though where, hold on, where's this? Are we able to? Brush presets. Can't remember what it was that. Let me look up different brush settings. It's not just brush presets, it's not just this. Oh well. We'll keep it as that. I was thinking of maybe doing like a very, very slight. I don't have if I have like opacity, maybe this. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going for. There we go. All right. Low opacity eraser lets us do this. something like that. There we go. I think we're good. And you know what? I think that's honestly just a good little place to end for the night. We can end with our monsters here. Let's have them all on the same layer and take a look at them. There we go. Here are our boys. So that's where we will end our little drawing session. I'll probably color these in, or maybe I'll color them in on Sunday morning. I might do different ones on Sunday. I'll have to see how I feel on like Sunday at 2 a.m. But for now, I really like these. I really like the weird, gross octopus and Gil, as we called him. Just sliding around the home and just picking up stuff when he's got too many heads and he's a clear, goofy snake. This VTuber is very, very scary, and that's very good. That's probably like, I'm not used to drawing very scary things. I'm used to drawing a little uncanny or creepy things. And of course, like goopy stuff, that's perfectly fine. But that's genuinely like a sleep paralysis demon, and I'm a little proud of being able to make something that scary. And so, yeah, that's all for tonight. Thank you very much for the people who came by. Thanks to Sprockets. Thank you, super sexy boy big ol' pie Neko Mimi on channel for coming by and commenting and keeping everyone company. Now, I do have a secret for you guys that I'm very sorry you need to learn. I don't actually have a mustache, and I don't own a beret. I'm sorry for deceiving you. Bye! I'll go on an apology tour later. Don't worry. I know I've deceived you all. But you know what? We'll get through this. Bye!